Hello, New Thames families. Welcome to the 2020-2021 New Student Orientation. We wish that we could be with you in person, but due to current circumstances, we decided to welcome you virtually. We first wanted to tell you about our Parents and Teachers as Partners organization. This is very similar to a PTO. It is an organization comprised of all of the school community, so parents, teachers, guardians, of everybody of Thomas Edison Middle School. We welcome all of you to join this organization. This organization advocates on behalf of the children. It's committed to creating a community of involved families and teachers, supporting alternative learning events, functions, and projects. And of course, many of those will be virtual this year. And it really bridges the partnerships between the school and the community and families. All of our meetings will be held virtually this year. We will let you know when we have those dates. So a little bit about buses. For Meriden students, the week or so before school starts, you will find out about bus transportation through the Meriden Record Journal. So it's important that you check that regularly. You will also be able to look on the Meriden website for that busing information. For families that come from Middletown, Wallingford, and Waterbury, and all of the other Parent Choice students, you will receive a postcard or letter with your bus information. So where to go on the first day of school? The first day of school is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2020 this year. Letters will be sent to your house over the summer. It will have your team assignment for the year. And on the first day, you're going to report directly to your team cluster. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of teachers and staff members around in the halls to help find your way. The school day begins officially at 8:25 a.m., although students begin arriving around 8 o'clock, and it ends at 2:45 p.m. Each student will receive his or her own locker. The locks are already on each locker, so you don't need to worry about bringing a lock at all. And your homeroom teacher will give you the locker combination and make sure you know how to use it. A typical Thames day consists of 4 academic classes. So that would be math, social studies, science, and language arts. If you are in 7th and 8th grade, you will also have a world language class. Each student will also go to creative arts each day. They will have PE, music, health, project lead the way, art, developmental guidance, and also library, which will be virtual this year. Thames is made up into teams. In 6th grade, there are 3 different teams, and students are divided among the teams so that each team looks fairly much the same. So gender, ability, and sending district distribution. In 7th and 8th grade, there are 2 teams each. This year, our teams are considered a cohort. So students are going to stay within that cohort, which is their team, throughout the entire day. So they won't be mixing with the other cohorts on that grade level. So lunch is about 20 minutes each day. Students are expected to stay in their seat, walk quietly, and clean up their lunch area. All students will receive free breakfast and lunch each day. During lunch, students will be able to remove their mask and they'll be able to sit 6 feet apart from each other. The students will have limited choices this year. So they will have a choice of either hot lunch, pizza, or burger or chicken patty sandwiches. There will also not be any a la carte items this year. So that would be like ice cream or snacks. We're not going to be able to offer that this school year. Students also, of course, have their option of bringing their lunch from home if they choose. Each student will receive an assignment book or agenda, and it's given to each student on the first day of school. They're going to be writing all of their assignments and homework done in there. Parents are encouraged to check their assignment books each night. And the beginning of the handbook, the beginning of the assignment book is the student handbook, which is the first several pages. So I encourage you to read that with your child, make sure that you understand the policies and everything within the handbook, and then you can refer to it all year long. Each student that is new to Thames must have a health assessment record. So it's important that all students make sure that they have had a physical within the past year and that you receive this health assessment record from your pediatrician. This is the typical blue form that you would receive from the pediatrician's office. Also, if your child's going to be taking any medication throughout the school day, including an asthma pump, it's important that you have a prescription medication authorization form for your pediatrician as well. If you have any questions regarding that, please don't hesitate to reach out to our nurse. She'll be happy to help you. At TEMS, students get to choose which kind of music class they would like to take. The options that we have are band, orchestra, chorus, or general music. Once you choose your music class, it is what your class will be for the year, and switching is not permitted. Students should have received a summer reading assignment and a math assignment that should be completed by the first few days of school. Students are expected to read books of their own choice over the summer as well. Here at TEMS, we have a great student support services department, and all students will have access to this team. It's made up of a school counselor for each of the grade levels, a social worker, and a school psychologist. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to them anytime. We also work to meet the various needs of all of our students that are special ed and all of our students who have any needs. So we work in accordance to the student's IEP or their 504 if they have one. If you have any questions at all regarding special education or 504 services, please contact our guidance secretary and she'd be happy to assist. When you have a moment, please take some time to check out our TEMS website. It will provide you with a lot of information, and this is also, we'll have the weekly principals newsletter as well. So check that out. It is very important that you check out Parent Square and make sure that you have set your preferences and you've downloaded the Parent Square app. The Parent Square app is available for an iPhone. It's also available on Android. And it's very important because it's our main source of communication with families throughout the year. It's a two-way communication as well. So parents are able to very easily reach out and connect and message any of their children's teachers or any staff member in the building, an administrator, etc. And it's the same way for parents, for teachers to be able to reach out to parents very easily. If you download the app, you can set it so that you get text messages or emails, and it makes it very easy to communicate in a quick and efficient manner. Students can also download Student Square with the parents' permission, and that is a great way for them to be able to message their teacher quickly as well. Students and parents are required to sign our responsible use policy in order to obtain an ID and password to use all of the computers in the school. We are very lucky to be a one-to-one school, which means all of our students will receive a Chromebook and they will take that back and forth to school with them each day. It is really important that you make sure that your child charges that Chromebook overnight, and so that way they are ready for the day. If they charge it at night, it should last them the whole school day. And assignments and other important information regarding this are posted on Student Square or Parent Square. So just a reminder to complete all forms that you've received in the mail and return them to school during the laptop rollout on August 31st, September 1st, and September 2nd. Complete all digital forms on Parent Square before the rollout days. The responsible use policy, the media release form, technology form, and emergency contact information form. All families will be receiving a Google form containing a series of videos to watch with their students to learn about the new safety protocols, guidelines, and procedures. So I'm sure we did not answer all of your questions, and that's certainly okay. Unfortunately, in this situation where it's virtual and it's only a one-way communication, I understand that that is quite challenging. So please do not hesitate to call the school, to email us, to reach out. Any administrator or the secretaries will be happy to speak to you and answer all of your questions. So please, again, don't hesitate. We are very excited to meet you in person and to welcome all of our students on September 3rd. Thank you.